These are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand.
What's up, guys? Tommy Nichols, Blue Collar Voice. We all see what's going on right now at our border in the south there. All the craziness that is currently happening. But the thing is we're only seeing what the media allows us to see, lets us see. They're able to pick and push whatever they want, and boy do they. Well, last night I was on YouTube and I was going over some different channels trying to find some more info on some stuff about the border, and I ran across Real Anthony Aguero, and I am so thankful I did, because I was trying to find first person information, and this guy, oh man, this boy is something else. He goes out to where the migrants are crossing the river, and he is right there amongst them, right there with them as they're coming across, and showing you them coming across, showing you them being escorted across from one side to the other, from Mexico to America. They're being taught what to do. When you get to this point, do this, blah, 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 by the cartels. And the sad part about it is, it seems like every other person in his live streams is a young male holding a child. And then when they get over to the U.S. side, they look for Border Patrol. They don't try to avoid them, they try to find them. And then they'll come in groups. The Border Patrol start processing them. And as they're doing that, he's speaking to these guys. And he asks them, you know, where's the mother? Who is this child? How are they related to you? And all of them say the same thing. The child was abandoned by the mother. And now they are the only thing this little guy or girl has. He talks about how the cartel, they either go out and kidnap children, they buy children, they rent children, or what really infuriated and disgusted me, they have breed farms, and it is just what it sounds, where they will take men and women, force them to do the business, and then when the child shows up, they sell it to a migrant if he's able to afford it, or they rent it out, do whatever they want with it. They are literally treating human beings like livestock. And then he talks about 40-something% of missing kids. They don't know where they're at. And then he shows the farmers, the ranchers, constantly having to repair their fences, sending their kids out armed, young kids armed, because they don't know if they're going to be attacked or not, finding bodies all over their property. This is scary. And then recently in one of his streams, he covers the whole Haitian migrant thing with the bridge, and he shows it building. It takes him a couple weeks to build up. Shows it building from 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to 20-something thousand. And once they get there, something you may not have heard of, because I didn't hear about it on the news. It may have been covered, but I didn't hear about it. Was a riot. These guys rioted. And he shows you footage of all of these National Guardsmen, law enforcement, out-of-state law enforcement, all heading down there to help regain order. It got so bad that they had to use tear gas on these migrants because of the rioting. It all started because, and he talks about how it got started. CNN, imagine that, had spoke with some folks under the bridge and told them they're all going to be deported in the next day or so. And it spread like wildfire. That's how it all got started. And it led to an actual riot. Then he's still showing all these emergency vehicles going in and out. Then all of a sudden you see buses, huge buses, begin to pull down there. And he lights them up. He's got this big light and shows them what they look like. They're large white buses, unmarked white buses, coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. And in one of the streams, he counted 16 ambulances going in and coming out. And right there, and he's right there on top of it, as he is in every other video, of them pulling a pregnant black woman out of a Border Patrol vehicle and putting her on a gurney and putting her in an ambulance. 16 in one stream. That's one stream. That's not including all the people that have been harmed, been injured, and all that other stuff. And guess what? The government's not paying for that. That's you and me paying for that. This is disgusting, appalling. You pick the word. It is what it is. And our media are trying like hell to keep this hush-hush. But this young man is a true hero, a patriot. And he literally talks about him and a couple other guys now have bounties on their head by the cartel because of what they're doing. They are literally putting their lives on the line to show you guys what is going on. This government does not care about you or I. They do not care about America. All they care about is their agenda. And these clowns will do anything to push and spread it. We got to do something to stop it. Because if we don't stand up, there's going to be nothing left. Just ashes of a once great empire. And it had fallen, it had fell because we let it happen. I don't know about you, but I'm going to do all I can to see that the greatest empire this world has ever known doesn't fall on my watch. Will you do the same? Go check this guy out. Real Anthony Aguirre. Spread his stuff. Tell everyone you can about it. We are being invaded. That border is not secure. Watch his videos. You will see it is not secure, not one bit. When they say the border is closed, they're full of rat caca. It's so scary and infuriating. But anyways, guys, go check it out. I'm Tommy Nichols, the Alpha Dog, and myself. Toots.
These are my people, and this is my land. This is what we God's plan.